Hi, I'm Kevin Tame, and welcome to the Hacktivist. Today I'm playing the Pirate Hayley deck, and arg, let's jump right into this. So I'm playing against Asa group here, and this is a really good starting hand for me, I believe. Has two Lagunas, has Grappling Hook, has Deep Data Mining, and Street Peddler. The only other really great thing would be to see a Sure Gamble. Um, so what these Asa group decks want to do is they want to usually use their ability and install and kind of build a server. Here's a good opportunity they like to kind of rush behind. So I was thinking this might be like an Atlas or something, and I couldn't really contest it. See, this is unique, them advancing it. So then it makes me think like, oh, maybe it's something like a for advancement agenda like corporate sales team or something like that. So what I'm trying to do here is I don't have the economy to really contest. I'm just trying to get my board set up so that I can fire off this deep data mining. So yeah, it's a corporate sales team, and I'm really, a hedge fund would be really nice. I also, that was probably it wasn't really a misplay. I just didn't have the money to be able to install multiple resources. So yeah, I'm just going to keep digging here for a Sure Gamble and installing these. And really what I need is Tech Trader as well, because Tech Traders kind of help me to make money while I run by popping Grappling Hook and different things. So seeing Tech Traders is really important to this deck. This one does have a single piece in our time, which is handy. So I can assume this is an agenda. Typically, it might be an NGO, so I could play Interdiction. But for the most part, what I really want to do is I do want to contest this. I have Kongamato. I have Grappling Hook. I think I'm actually in a pretty good place to be able to deal with this. So I go ahead and install two Kongamatos. I have an action here before my opponent fires the Jua ability, but I don't really want to use SMC right now, so I'm just going to let it fire. It might be good to bring in like a Deg Deer and then put on another Grappling Hook out, but since I have two Kongamatos, I'm able to break this and then use Grappling Hook Kongamato combo if I need to. I'm assuming this is something expensive like a toll booth or it might be a Fairchild 3 or something if that's their restricted card, because they probably didn't want to res because that's pretty expensive. So yeah, my opponent just played Ultraviolet Clearance, and it looks like they're just getting ready to set up. What's nice about Ultraviolet Clearance in ASIC group is you're able to install and then use the ability to put another piece of ice. So that's really like, a great thing for my opponent. The thing about here though is what I'm trying to do now is I'm trying to set up for a deep data mining turn. What you kind of want to do is you want to put on a remote lock, and then also deep data mining. The one thing I'm kind of torn about on this play is, do I run and go contest this? I just don't think it's an agenda. And the reason I thought is it just felt like it was probably an NGO. And it's really nice to have NGO and fire, use interdiction. My problem is I actually don't have my Tech Traders out. And since I don't have my Tech Traders out, I'm not making money when I make runs, and I'm just losing my cards that I want to have for deep data mining and stuff. So, what I want to do here is I'm really digging hard for my Tech Traders. So this could be a 3-pointer, but it doesn't feel like one. Could be like a Jeeves to help my opponent score a 5-3 next turn, which would be pretty good. But to me, it was like more worth it just to go for the deep data mining to see if I can like pick off some agendas. So I saw Daily Business show. So that is actually a good indicator that server 2 could be a daily business show, but I need to go check it anyways, just to make sure. So yeah, it's a daily business show. Now I got Savant, and Savant and Degdi are really great together because basically I can use it to, I can pop grappling hook and different things like that. And with the Savant, like all I have to do is basically pay 2 credits for things to get through pieces of ice if I have like grappling hook or other ways to break. So here was a mistake on my part, is I had pulled out the Degdir and I didn't create a way. I should have installed like an SMC or something like that, because I want to be able to put Clot out, or I want to be able to pull out a program and then install Clot from hand. And it didn't give me an opportunity to do that. So now not seeing any on HQ makes me wonder if there is any, or not seeing any R&D. I must think there must be some on HQ. So I'm going to go ahead and just poke in here to see. It also forces my opponent to res, and when I have the knowledge, it makes it easier for me to get in. Interesting though is I actually don't think it's a good play for my opponent to play Daily Business Show, because this, one of the big things with deep data mining is you want to see new cards. So I know the next 4 cards that are coming up, and so instead of me having to wait 4 or 5 turns if my opponent doesn't draw, all I have to do is wait 2 turns, because now my opponent is just drawing at a more frequent rate. So here I know there's no agendas in R&D. I mean, I might be able to see 2 new ones with the data mining, but I'm just taking this turn to set up because I want to hit hard again. Because now my opponent's going to draw 2 more, and then it's going to be all fresh cards for me. And the other nice thing here is that my opponent isn't have enough clicks. They need MCA to go 1 more turn. So I'm hoping I can win here on this next turn with a deep data mining. And I have, this might have been a mistake, but I decided that like it might have been better to install the, well, no, I couldn't install the Street Peddler because I had no more cards left. So I think like, yeah, I needed to do the deep data mining to see if I could close out the game, which I was able to do, which ended up working out. Especially that's really good because I didn't know my opponent was on Ikawa Project. I kind of got lucky there. Or Ikawa Project, I don't know how to say it. If I had not done deep data mining, same old thing, click 1, then I wouldn't have had enough clicks to steal that. So that actually ended up working out well. One of my big mistakes was I didn't manage Clot very well. I need to make sure that I'm able to easily get Clot out, like either have like an SMC or a program on a Street Peddler or something like that, because I need to make sure my opponent can't use MCA like that to be able to score at. So I think that was one of the misplays. I actually played this opponent again, and what my opponent did better, I think, was my opponent jammed out faster. It does take me a little bit of time to get set up, and if my opponent acts more like a jammy HB here, I think they can keep the pressure on, and I will stay poor, and I won't take the time to get set up. And I think they'd be able to easy to score. I think MCA actually might be a mistake for them, because 1, I have the Clot. 2, it doesn't benefit them too much, I don't think. I mean, yeah, it's a lot of clicks, don't get me wrong, it's awesome. However, I think it's just better to jam and get me to keep continuing to run into the remote and waste my grappling hooks and my conga mottos and all that kind of stuff. Anyways, this pirate Hayley is actually pretty fun. I've been enjoying it quite a bit, and I'm kind of excited to just keep playing this deck. It creates some really interesting decision points, and so I'm pretty excited about it. And so continue to watch my channel and like this video, and if you have any questions about Pirate Hayley, and I've been actually modifying it a little bit, so some of the changes that I think are more useful for me, I'd love to talk about that. Anyways, have a great day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.